Losing weight is a common goal for many people, but achieving sustainable weight loss can be challenging. One key factor that is often overlooked in weight management is the role of blood glucose levels. The complex interplay between blood sugar, insulin, and fat metabolism is crucial for understanding how to lose weight effectively and maintain a healthy weight long term. In this comprehensive video, we will dive deep into the science behind how blood glucose levels influence weight loss and provide practical strategies to help you optimize your glucose control for successful, lasting weight management. The glucose-insulin connection and weight gain. To begin, it's important to understand the basics of how blood glucose and insulin work in the body. When we consume carbohydrates, whether from sources like bread, pasta, rice, or even fruits and vegetables, those carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, the body's primary source of energy. This glucose then enters the bloodstream, causing blood sugar levels to rise. In response to elevated blood glucose, the pancreas releases the hormone insulin. Insulin's primary role is to facilitate the uptake of glucose from the blood into the body's cells, where it can be used for energy or stored for later use. However, when insulin levels are chronically high, usually due to overconsumption of refined carbohydrates and sugar, it can lead to a cascade of metabolic issues that promote weight gain. One of the key ways that high insulin levels contribute to weight gain is by driving the storage of excess calories as fat. Insulin is a potent signal for the body to store energy, and when insulin levels are elevated, the body will prioritize fat storage over fat burning. This means that even if you are consuming the same number of calories, the high insulin levels can result in more of those calories being shunted into fat cells rather than being used for energy. Furthermore, high insulin levels can also stimulate increased appetite and cravings, particularly for calorie-dense, carbohydrate-rich foods. This can lead to a vicious cycle of overeating, continued weight gain, and further insulin resistance. Insulin resistance and its impact on weight. Insulin resistance is a condition where the body's cells become less responsive to the effects of insulin. This means that the pancreas has to produce more and more insulin to try to maintain normal blood glucose levels. Over time, this can lead to chronically elevated insulin levels, which, as we've discussed, is a major driver of weight gain. Insulin resistance is often associated with a cluster of health issues, including abdominal obesity, high blood pressure, high triglycerides, and low HDL, good cholesterol. This collection of metabolic abnormalities is commonly referred to as metabolic syndrome, and it significantly increases the risk of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Interestingly, insulin resistance can also impair the body's ability to efficiently burn fat for fuel. When the cells are resistant to insulin's effects, they become less adept at using glucose for energy, forcing the body to rely more heavily on fat metabolism. However, the insulin resistance also impairs the body's ability to mobilize and burn stored fat. This metabolic logjam can make it incredibly difficult to lose weight, even with calorie-restricted diets and increased exercise. The role of carbohydrates in glycemic control. One of the primary dietary factors that influences blood glucose and insulin levels is the type and amount of carbohydrates consumed. Refined, high glycemic carbohydrates, such as white bread, pasta, and sugary snacks, are rapidly broken down into glucose, causing a sharp spike in blood sugar levels. This rapid influx of glucose then triggers a large insulin response, which can contribute to insulin resistance over time. In contrast, complex, fiber-rich carbohydrates like vegetables, whole grains, and legumes are digested and absorbed more slowly, leading to a more gradual and moderate rise in blood glucose. This helps to keep insulin levels in a healthier range and supports better glucose control. Now let's take a short break so I can give you a very important tip. If you need help controlling your blood sugar levels, take a look at the first pinned comment. I'm sure you'll like it. Now let's go back to our video. Maintaining stable blood glucose levels, or glycemic control, is crucial for weight loss and overall metabolic health. When blood glucose remains within a healthy range, it helps to reduce insulin levels and insulin resistance by limiting the spikes and crashes in blood sugar You can prevent the cycle of high insulin secretion that promotes fat storage and cravings. Enhance fat burning. Stable blood glucose levels allow the body to more efficiently access and burn stored fat for energy, rather than relying primarily on glucose. Improve appetite regulation. Steady blood sugar levels can help to regulate the appetite-controlling hormones, leptin and ghrelin, reducing hunger and cravings. Support consistent energy levels. Avoiding the blood sugar roller coaster can help you feel more energized and focused throughout the day, making it easier to stick to a healthy lifestyle. Strategies for improving glucose control and promoting weight loss. Now that we've established the critical role of blood glucose management in weight loss, let's dive into some specific strategies you can use to optimize your glucose control and achieve your weight loss goals. Prioritize low glycemic, high-fiber carbohydrates. As mentioned earlier, the type of carbohydrates you consume has a significant impact on your blood glucose levels. Focus on incorporating more complex, fiber-rich carbohydrates, such as vegetables, especially leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, and non-starchy options. Whole grains, such as quinoa, brown rice, and oats. Legumes, like beans, lentils, and chickpeas. Berries, and other low-glycemic fruits. These carbohydrate sources are digested and absorbed more slowly, providing a steadier supply of glucose and preventing the sharp blood sugar spikes that can contribute to insulin resistance and weight gain. Manage portion sizes of carbohydrates. Even healthy carbohydrates can contribute to blood glucose fluctuations if consumed in excess. Be mindful of your carbohydrate portions, aiming for 1/2 to 1 cup of complex carbohydrates per meal, limiting refined or high glycemic carbohydrates to small servings, e.g., 1-2 cup of cooked pasta or rice. Prioritize protein and healthy fats. Incorporating more protein and healthy fats into your meals and snacks can help to slow the absorption of carbohydrates, leading to more stable blood glucose levels. Some great options include lean proteins, such as chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, and legumes. Healthy fats, like avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish. Try intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, which involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting, can be a powerful tool for improving glucose control and promoting weight loss. By giving your body extended periods of time without food, intermittent fasting can help to reduce insulin resistance, enhance fat burning, regulate appetite-controlling hormones, boost metabolic rate. Some common intermittent fasting protocols include the 16.8 method, 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating, or the 5.2 method, 5 days of normal eating, 2 days of severely restricted calories. Incorporate regular physical activity. Exercise is a crucial component of any weight loss plan, as it not only burns calories but also helps to improve insulin sensitivity and glucose control. Aim for a combination of aerobic exercise, such as brisk walking, jogging, cycling, or swimming, strength training, using body weight, resistance bands, or weights, high-intensity interval training, HIIT. The key is to find physical activities that you enjoy and can stick to consistently, as regular exercise is essential for sustainable weight loss and metabolic health. Monitor your blood glucose levels. Tracking your blood glucose levels can provide valuable insights into how your body is responding to different foods and lifestyle factors. Consider investing in a continuous glucose monitor, CGM, or a handheld glucose meter to get a clear picture of your glucose patterns throughout the day. Pay attention to how your blood sugar levels react to different meals, snacks, and activities. This can help you identify any problem areas, such as certain foods or times of day, and make adjustments to your diet and lifestyle accordingly. Manage stress and get enough sleep. Chronic stress and poor sleep can also have a significant impact on glucose control and weight management. High levels of the stress hormone cortisol can contribute to insulin resistance and increase belly fat. Adequate, high-quality sleep is also essential for regulating appetite hormones and supporting overall metabolic health. Make sure to prioritize stress management techniques such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing exercises as well as aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. In conclusion, the relationship between blood glucose levels and weight loss is a critical one that deserves our attention. By understanding the underlying mechanisms and implementing targeted strategies to optimize glucose control, you can unlock the key to